Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. This is my review for Ahsoka episode 6. This review will contain spoilers for Ahsoka episode 6, so if you have not seen the episode, go watch it and then come back. So yeah, let's just get into it with all spoiler details. So, last episode we saw basically Ahsoka and Anakin in this sort of world between worlds, or dimension between dimensions, with Ahsoka sort of, going on an emotional journey with Anakin and, all that good stuff, right? All the good cameos and all the good fan service that people like, right? And so I enjoyed last week's episode. I thought there was some really cool stuff. I thought the emotional part of it was good, and I thought, I didn't connect with it 100% because I have not seen Rebels or Clone Wars, so I don't know, like, Anakin and Ahsoka's relationship. However, I did think that there was a lot of cool stuff in the episode, like the visuals were great. There was some really cool stuff with Vader. Seeing Anakin again was obviously great, and there was some really cool stuff last episode. But so yeah, moving on to this episode, we knew that Ahsoka basically took the Star Whale to do the ultra hyperspace travel to the different galaxy to where Ezra and Thrawn and Sabine are. So we saw at the end of the last episode her take the Star Whales, and then the beginning of the episode, Ahsoka and Hu Yang, and they have a little bit of an exchange at the beginning of the episode, but then for the rest of the episode, they're not in it at all. Ahsoka is basically non-existent in an episode of a show called Ahsoka, which, to be honest, because the episode I thought was pretty good, this episode, I didn't have that much of a problem with it, and to be honest, I actually didn't really notice that she hadn't appeared until, there was only 15 minutes left in the episode, because I was pretty engaged with this episode. I thought it was pretty good, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, it's just strange that with a lot of these Star Wars shows, we see there are some episodes where the entire episode is completely void of the title character. The Book of Boba Fett had an entire episode about the Mandalorian, and that was the best episode of the series. So, make of that what you will. But anyway, so yeah, I thought this episode was pretty good. I thought we finally got Thrawn. I thought his reveal was pretty cool. Obviously, I wasn't as hyped for it as most people would be because I haven't seen Rebels or things like that. So obviously, I'm familiar with the character based on videos I've seen and things I've heard. So I'm familiar with the character. I'm familiar with the actor who's playing him. It's Mads Mikkelsen's brother, isn't it? I forget. Lars Mikkelsen. That's right. Lars Mikkelsen plays Thrawn in this, and he does a pretty good job. He's actually pretty intimidating, I gotta say. He had a pretty cool entrance, and he had a very cool presence throughout. He was very intimidating, and also I thought his lead guard guy, I forgot the name of him. He was had the gold mask on. Oh yeah, Enoch. That's right, Captain Enoch. He was not terrifying, but he was really creeping me out throughout the episode. So I thought, oh god, that was pretty. It was just cool, because you don't usually get creeped out from Star Wars things. But I thought Thrawn and Captain Enoch had a pretty cool presence that really freaked me out. I also thought the visuals of this episode were pretty cool. I thought the beginning of it, where Morgan, Balin, and Shinhati meet with the Night Sisters of Dathomir, who I'm familiar with them because of the Jedi Fallen Order games, and I think they're pretty cool characters. And seeing them in live action was really cool. They reminded me of the three sisters from Macbeth, right? Like the three witches from Macbeth. And not just because there are three of them, but just the way they talked, and it was cool to see. They were pretty freaky. They were freaky to see. But I thought the visuals of that entire planet was really, really cool. I thought it was obviously they were on the volume. It was obvious, but it wasn't jarring. It didn't take me out of it. I was like, wow, this actually looks pretty good for the volume. And we've seen the volume be used in ways that is pretty obvious and takes you out of it. But no, I thought it was used really well here, and I thought those parts of it were really cool. And also, I'm beginning to like Balin Scroll and Shinhati's character more and more as the episodes go along. I really think they are some really cool villains. And I wonder by the end of the show, are they even going to be villains? I know they've got the whole subplot in this show of going to kill Sabine and Ezra after going to send Sabine to find him. But yeah, I have a feeling they're going to turn, or they have opposing plans or whatever. I just feel like they're not going to be allied with Thrawn the whole time. But so yeah, they're really cool characters that I'm enjoying a lot more. And I also enjoyed seeing Sabine hunt for Ezra. Obviously, I don't have a connection with Ezra. I don't have a connection with their connection, because obviously Ezra and Sabine have a relationship beyond this show that I don't know about. I don't have a connection with it, but I still thought they did a good job. I thought it was done well. I see, obviously, she has feelings for him, and it was fun to see her go on the hunt with him. And that reunion that they had, I definitely felt that they had a relationship beforehand that I had previously missed. But it definitely felt like there was something there, right? Even though it's from animation to live action, I feel like the chemistry, well, not chemistry, but the relationship transferred, I guess. But and that's coming from someone who hasn't even seen the animated stuff. But yeah, so overall, I enjoyed this episode. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought the introduction of Thrawn was great. I thought Thrawn looks really, really cool. He's very intimidating. He definitely was the coolest part of this episode. I thought the visuals were really cool, really cool. I'm enjoying Balin and Shin Hati's character a lot more. And yeah, I thought there was some really cool stuff in this episode. Obviously, I just feel like I can't connect with it as deeply and can't enjoy it as much as other people can, which does frustrate me. But you know, oh well, that's my fault for not watching the previous stuff. Although I wish they did make it a little bit more accessible. But anyway, that's it for this review. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the show. Are you enjoying it? Are you not? Do you agree with me? If you haven't already, turn on post notifications. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.